welcome back to another vlog. It is almost 10 o'clock on Thursday, February 5th. My studio mate and I are having a little welcome to our world party, just to invite our friends over to check out our space and what we're working on. And so today we have some planning to do for that, but I also want to carry on with my piece, and I need to throw because people want pieces and I don't have any. So I have to change that. I'm not the best at multitasking, which is kind of why I've put this off. Just because I really wanted to focus on my gallery piece, and now I think I need to do both. So, going to grab some clay for probably just some hug cups, keeping it simple, nothing with handles. Hug cups, tumblers, and little hugs, I think is a great start. And then I'll go from there. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself, so it's really easy to be like, oh, I'll just do this and this. But then I can also do like this, and this. And we can't do that right now. So, staying focused, getting things done. These are the goals and the hopes. Come along, have some fun, hopefully with me, and yeah. That's my spiel for right now. Gonna get to it before we go shopping. We are setting up for our little party. I'm going to start attaching this stuff to this plate. The plate does not want to come off the bat yet, which is annoying, but kind of fine because I'm just going to attach everything on it and then let it all dry and it will come off the bat. I'm going to adhere something to the bottom to make sure all of this doesn't weigh down the plate and it cracks, so I'm not too worried about that. I already have it made, but I at least want to get all of this stuff secure on the plate, and I'm going to leave throwing for possibly tomorrow after I get off of work, because when Sarah gets back, I want to help with the stuff that we have planned for the party, which is making buttons. We're going to have a little section for us to sell some stuff, so I need to make a little sign. And yeah, I just want to be present for that and not this. So gonna do what I can now and then call it a day. I'm excited to have friends over. Very pleased with what we've been able to come up with and making our house a home. So yeah, let's do this. Hello, good afternoon. It is 12:20. It's now Saturday. Since the party, which was great, I'm so glad we did it. Everybody made buttons all night. We just gabbed and hung out, and it was exactly what we wanted. Felt like we christened the place with just a lot of love, community, friendship, and play, which is all we want to do here. So since then, I worked. I came in to make sure things were drying properly. So far, so good. Today, I'm here to hopefully throw a few things and create a duplicate of the plate I just made that won't be identical, but something similar enough so that if that one does not survive, I will feel confident serving up this other piece that hopefully will also survive. I wish I had more time so I could just fire this one fully and then if it didn't work, make another one because I don't really want to make another one right now. I just want to like get to throwing stuff because that sounds more fun, but I gotta do this. So that's the goal. Make a second plate. I need to see what glazes I do have so I can order more so that by the time everything is fired, I don't have to wait for the glazes that I want for this. I'm still not entirely sure what I want to do with the color scheme, but I'm thinking baby blue and brown and not really sure how I want to divvy those colors up. The thought is maybe making everything baby blue except for the text in brown so that it really does draw your attention and kind of letting you discover all of the individual flowers along the rim. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna go check my little glaze stock, see what I've got, and then take a quick walk before it gets super warm outside, and then get to making another plate. We'll see how long I end up being here, but so far I'm feeling motivated and good, and we're just gonna ride that high. Cheers to that. Let's make something. Welcome. We're here at a new week. It is now Wednesday. I spent yesterday finishing up my second plate from my gallery piece that I'm working on, and now they're drying over there. There's definitely some cracks and things on the first one because that one the pacing of it just was not right, and so I think things are drying at different times, whereas the second one way much better, as most things go, you know. It's the pancake thing. Your first pancake never survives. This one's gonna survive. It's just not gonna look as, I don't know, well done as the second one, and that's okay. I came in this morning and threw some tumblers to go with some tumblers that I threw last week that I'm hoping to make my first piece for my wonky tonk. If you don't know what that is, I am launching or relaunching my quarterly ceramics subscription. So every 3 months, I'll send you a piece in the mail, basically like a seasonal surprise. And I don't tell you what it is, but it is some sort of vessel that you can use in your house as something to hold liquids or trinkets or treats. Just a very versatile piece. Take it and use it as you will. And I had the idea come up for these the other day, so I just went ahead and did it. I haven't had anybody sign up yet. I haven't even launched it yet, but I thought it would be cool if I launched it, had people sign up, and was able to send the first gift at the start of spring, which is March 20th. I work very seasonally. That's just like a beautiful way for me to wrap my mind around goals, and it feels like just a good enough chunk of time where I can really latch onto an idea, explore it, and then like shift as the seasons do. And so I think in 2022 I started this, and I took a break last year and wanted to bring it back as a good sustainable way for me to play, make fun work that's very special, one off. And yeah, I just want it to be a large portion of what my income is this year, and I hope that it is. So if you want to sign up to my newsletter. I will be announcing it there first, probably in the beginning of March. I don't know when this is going out, but yeah, there's that to look forward to. If you want some fun treats for yourself or a family member, a friend, whatever, I think that it's just a cool way to make fun stuff and not feel the pressure of like having to replicate it beyond however many people are getting the piece. So that's what I'm working on right now. I have a couple of loose end projects that I'm finishing up as well. I have 2 trays that I originally was going to use in addition to the 2 plates that I made, but now I'm just going to turn them into breakfast trays because I love making those and I enjoy using them and just thought it would be fun to have a couple more. And then I am making a couple pedestals from leftover pieces from what I thought I was going to use for a plate project. But I love reusing things, finding a good purpose for stuff. I built 2 drawers because at the end of last year, I had fired these. They're little tiny like trinket drawers, but the actual drawer, I fired it in there and it wasn't fully dry, so it exploded. And I literally knew that was going to happen, but I did it anyway. So silly me, but I hand built some new ones that I need to attach to fire with the rest of this stuff. The goal right now, I'm just like word vomiting. Hello, welcome. Here we are. I have a new goal of trying to just like pay off my debt with my pottery. And I don't know why I haven't channeled my energy in that kind of way before as like a motivator. I just like have been working mainly pottery, freelancing, uh, my coffee shop job for the past like 5 years. In the past 2 years, maybe 3, I accumulated just some credit card debt. I like had surgery, a lot of health stuff that I had to go through, which meant like we had to pay our bills on credit cards, and now they're haunting me and I want that gone. And I figured this could be a good motivator for me to get that gone. Why it hasn't been already, I don't know. I think I was just honestly overwhelmed and numbed by the fact that credit cards are what they are and how evil and terrible, and just frustrated at the capitalist society that we live in. which we all have our moments with that, I'm sure. So I'm going to try and channel that anxiety, frustration, energy into producing a bunch of fun stuff that I'm excited about and want to sell. And hopefully we'll be able to use that money and directly pay for my bills so I can live a happier, healthier, more mentally free life. And that came to me before I fell asleep last night. And so I woke up first thing and threw these, and I have a handful of more ideas I want to throw. We love a list. And so I'm going to get to making those things. I sell in two stores and my own personal online store and Wonky Tonk. And those are like my three main endeavors right now. So I figure with Wonky Tonk, one of the perks will be getting an exclusive item, but I'll have a couple left over that I'll put in my online shop for people to purchase when the walkie talkers get their gifts. Not a bunch, just like a couple extra. I make a couple extra anyways, just to ensure that I have enough. So I figured that could be a fun way to get one-off items in the shop that I'm excited about and would love to share with other people if they're not willing or ready or able to commit to like signing up for the whole thing. So that is another idea, and just doing more one of a kind pieces and really messing around and updating my shop each quarter like I have been. And yeah, I just really want to be a better business person this year and channel the same energy that I put into like my creativity and my craft into the craft of running a business and not see it as something daunting or that I'm doing wrong or that I don't know anything about, but something that I am in charge of and am capable of making work. So, with that, let's make some stuff that we can hopefully sell and live a happy, healthy, mentally calm, chill, lovely life. Cheers to that. Thank you for being here. Hey you guys, here's today's haul. Got some hug cups, some mug bodies, and curvy tumblers. I'm gonna round out the bottoms a lot, kind of like my little hugs, but not quite. And then these guys that I threw earlier, and things that I need to assemble, and the piece is drying. I am meeting some friends for lunch, so I'm gonna clean this mess up and then go do that and honestly call it a day. I'm gonna let these things dry while I'm out and then cover them up and maybe come in tomorrow and tidy. But otherwise, feeling really good. That was great progress after not throwing pretty much since the beginning of the year. I literally just walked in here. Let me check on the pieces. Who put me in charge? I literally, like, what are we supposed to do with that? Oh, it's devastating, but it's literally all my fault. I should have put it basically just got heavy because there is a base underneath here. And so the sides got too heavy because I didn't prop them up while it was drying. There are rules, and I am not thinking of them or following them. And now I feel like I have to come up with an entire new plate, like right now, today, which also not the plan. And since things aren't drying in my favor, I'm not very hopeful that that will even do anything. So I'm gonna go snack, do stuff that I need to do, like buy glaces and things, and come back and figure that out. Good morning. Welcome to Thursday.